Welcome to our deep dive, you guys, into the crazy world of Cyber Monday. You're probably either getting ready for some serious shopping, right? Or maybe you're just here for all the fascinating backstory of, this huge digital shopping bonanza. Either way, get ready for some seriously surprising insights. Because we're going way beyond just the deals themselves and diving deep into the origins and the evolution of this modern phenomenon.
It's funny how we think of Cyber Monday as this inevitable force of nature in the retail world, right?
Yeah.
But its origins are so much more calculated, you might expect.
Oh, definitely calculated. Our research actually uncovered that Cyber Monday was strategically crafted back in 2005 as a way to extend the Black Friday shopping spree into the digital realm. We found a podcast script called Just Chatting, which had some really good info. But it's amazing how this little marketing tactic sparked a complete shift in how we all shop now.
Absolutely. It was brilliant to capitalize on that post-Thanksgiving shopping energy and give people the convenience of snagging deals right from their computers. But the really fascinating thing is how quickly it caught on and transformed into this multi-billion-dollar behemoth. In 2023 alone, Cyber Monday raked in a crazy $12 billion in the U.S.
Wow, $12 billion. That's just incredible. What do you think fueled that explosive growth?
Well, it's a bunch of different factors converging at the same time. Of course, convenience played a huge role. People could shop from, the comfort of home, avoid those crazy Black Friday crowds, and compare prices so easily. But beyond that, you also have to consider the rise of broadband internet access, which, made online shopping accessible to a much wider audience. And then you've got the increasing sophistication of these e-commerce platforms, offering everything from personalized recommendations to, those super seamless checkout experiences.
It's this perfect storm of technological advancements and consumer desires all coming together at the perfect time. I'm curious though, what does this shift toward online shopping say about us as consumers?
That's a great question. I think it shows our increasing desire for instant gratification and personalized experiences. Online shopping just caters to both of those so perfectly. You can find exactly what you're looking for in just a few clicks and have it delivered to your doorstep in days, sometimes even hours.
It's true. I know I'm guilty of getting that little dopamine rush when I see that order confirmed message. And speaking of instant gratification, we can't forget about the impact of mobile devices on Cyber Monday.
Absolutely. Over half of all Cyber Monday purchases now happen on mobile devices. It reflects the always on-the-go nature of modern life.
That's incredible. It's we've become so used to shopping from anywhere, at any time. You could be browsing deals on your phone while waiting in line for coffee. Or even, dare I say, while sitting on the toilet. Okay, maybe that's just me. But it really shows how online shopping has become such a part of our daily lives.
You're right, it really has become second nature for a lot of us. And this whole mobile shopping frenzy is something that certain companies, like Amazon, capitalized on early on.
Right, Amazon. They're kind of a big deal when it comes to Cyber Monday, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. Amazon was one of the first major retailers to really embrace Cyber Monday and see its potential. And, they saw a huge growth in those early years, especially in the late 2000s. They were pioneers in shaping what we now expect from online shopping.
I remember those early Cyber Monday days, frantically refreshing the Amazon page, just waiting for those lightning deals to drop. But tell me more about this Amazon effect you mentioned. How did they shape the online shopping landscape as a whole?
Well, they've been really strategic in creating this shopping experience that's both convenient and addictive. Think about their Prime membership, which offers fast free shipping and exclusive deals, or their personalized recommendations, which seem to know what you want before you even do. These are just a couple examples of how Amazon has set the bar for online retailers, and honestly for consumer expectations too.
That's so true. It's almost impossible to escape Amazon's influence in the online shopping world. But have they created a culture of instant gratification that might not be sustainable in the long run?
That's a great question. And it leads us to an even bigger question. As Cyber Monday keeps growing and evolving, how might it shape the future of retail, both online and in physical stores?
That is a great question. I mean, it's already impacting the way traditional brick-and-mortar stores operate.
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing physical stores adapting by offering their own online sales, click and collect services. They're even trying to create these more experiential shopping environments to, try to entice customers. It's really interesting to see how they're evolving to compete in this new landscape.
It really is. But before we get too deep into the future of retail, let's take a step back and look at what people are actually buying. During this, this digital shopping spree, I bet you can guess what the top selling category is on Cyber Monday.
I have a feeling it involves a lot of screens and maybe some unboxing videos later.
You got it. Electronics reign supreme on Cyber Monday. We're talking TVs, laptops, headphones, smartphones, all that shiny new tech.
Yeah, it makes sense when you think about the timing. Cyber Monday is right before the holiday season, so people are obviously going to want to snag those big ticket items for gifts, or maybe a little self-gifting treat.
Oh, absolutely. I know I've been eyeing a new pair of noise-canceling headphones, and right behind electronics, we've got apparel and toys. Again, really popular choices for holiday gifting. Have you noticed any other interesting trends in Cyber Monday purchases?
One thing that's been interesting to me is the rise of experience gifts. People are buying more things like concert tickets, cooking classes, weekend getaways. It seems like there's a growing desire for experiences over like material possessions, even in the middle of this huge shopping frenzy like Cyber Monday.
That is interesting. Maybe it's a reaction to all the stuff we're constantly bombarded with. Or maybe it's like a reflection of our desire for more meaningful connections and memories.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit of both, but it's definitely a trend worth paying attention to. And speaking of trends, we can't overlook the psychological factors at play during Cyber Monday. Those limited time offers, the countdown clocks, the fear of missing out. All of these tactics create this sense of urgency that can lead to those impulse buys.
Oh, the impulse buys. Tell me about it. It's like my rational brain just shuts down.
Yeah.
When I see that flashing banner that says 70% off, I'm suddenly convinced that I need that neon pink yoga mat, even though I haven't exercised in months.
Right. That's the power of marketing and clever psychology. They tap into our desire for a good deal and that fear of missing out, which can lead us to make purchases we wouldn't normally make.
It's a slippery slope, for sure, which is why I think it's so important to be mindful of our shopping habits and to set a budget before we get caught up in the whole Cyber Monday frenzy. What are some tips you have for navigating Cyber Monday sales responsibly?
Yeah, that's great advice. Setting a budget and sticking to that list, like giving yourself a shield or something to block those tempting impulse buys. What other strategies can our listeners use to make sure they're getting the best deals without falling for all those marketing tricks?
One thing I always recommend is doing your research ahead of time. Check out the prices of things you're interested in a few weeks before Cyber Monday. So you have a baseline to compare to. That way you'll know if a deal is actually a steal or just, some clever marketing.
Right. It's so easy to get caught up in all the hype and just assume that, every deal is amazing. But knowing that regular price can definitely help you make a better decision. Are there any other red flags that listeners should watch out for? Definitely be careful with those limited time offers. The ones that pressure you to buy right away. Those are often designed to create a sense of urgency and kind of bypass that rational part of your brain. Take your time, compare prices, read reviews before you click that buy button.
So true. Don't let those countdown clocks, bully you into a purchase. That you might regret later. It's all about being a smart shopper and, taking control of your Cyber Monday destiny. Speaking of the future, we've talked a lot about how Cyber Monday has shaped the retail landscape. But what does the future hold? As technology keeps evolving and, consumer behavior shifts, how do you imagine Cyber Monday changing in the years to come?
That's a fascinating question. I think we're going to see the lines between online and offline shopping get even more blurred. We might see the rise of virtual reality shopping, where you can try on clothes or walk around a store from your own home, or maybe we'll see even more personalized shopping powered by artificial intelligence, where algorithms are showing you deals and products that are tailored just for you.
Wow. Those are some really cool predictions. It sounds like the future of Cyber Monday. Could be even more immersive and personalized than it is now. What do you think, listeners? What are your predictions for the future of Cyber Monday? Share your thoughts and ideas with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think. And remember, whether you're a seasoned Cyber Monday pro or, maybe a little hesitant first-timer, approach the day with a plan, a budget, and a healthy dose of caution. Happy shopping, everyone!
Happy shopping!
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into the world of Cyber Monday. We hope you learned some new stuff, gained some insights, and had a little fun along the way. Until next time, happy deal hunting,